Of year many of us look forward to here at KRDO 13, where some of the most important showdowns happen.
Certainly. We, of course, are talking about Fat Bear Week, where bears are fattening up for the season. Is that how we put it? They're just getting fat?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And pounds.
Yeah, we get to judge them and decide who comes out on top in the Battle of the Bulk. Let's take a look at today's showdown, where number 26 is going against 109 or 909 actually.
It's exciting this year. The National Park Service is including before and after photos, in fact. So here on the Front Range, Colorado Parks and Wildlife is your go-to source for all things bear related. They're responsible for conservation and wildlife management across our state.
This afternoon, we're actually joined by wildlife officers from CPW, Aaron Burchett and Tyler Kersey, who are going to help us take a closer look into bears here in Colorado, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you for having us.
You guys are the experts. We're so glad you're here. We want to get right into it. Obviously, bears are a part of life here in Colorado, but this time of year is really important for the animals. Explain to us why that is.
Yeah, so right now, like you said, we're kind of in the middle of Fat Bear Fall, like we like to call it, and the bears are trying to pack on those pounds. They're getting really hungry, which we call hyperphagia, and they're trying to get roughly 20,000 calories a day right now.
20,000?
20,000. It's pretty impressive.
Wow.
So that's why things like bird feeders and stuff are so attractive to them, because of the calorie count.
Sure.
And they can actually smell food up to 5 miles away. So pretty crazy, pretty impressive. So yeah, right now they're getting ready to go. They're putting on that weight to go into torpor. Torpor's like hibernation, just not as deep of a sleep, so to speak. They'll still wake up and give birth to their cubs and everything like that. So yeah, super important time of the year for them.
Oh, wow, that's good. Well, obviously bears are here, although I haven't been lucky enough to see one in my time. But we run many stories about encounters with bears or bears searching for food in people's backyards. So with that, tell us about hazing and what to do if you actually do encounter a bear.
Yeah, so there's lots of bears. We're fortunate in Colorado to have a very robust bear population, and in the springs we're even more fortunate. They seem to really like the springs, especially on the west side. So there's a lot of interactions that people in springs have with bears, and one of the things that we try and impress upon people is that any negative interaction a bear can get from a human is super important. And so we've got up front here many different options in order to haze bears or give them that negative interaction around humans. And really the biggest thing is that we want humans to be super imposing and something that a bear doesn't like to be around, because that's a scared bear is a safe bear for us. And so we've got rattle cans, you've got bear spray, air horns, and you can even bang pots and pans together to make a lot of noise to scare them. Anything that's super imposing to them is something that we want to allow people to use so that the bears get scared away. If they get rewards around humans, that's when they start doing the behaviors that aren't so good for bears.
Right. For instance, if they get food for getting in a trash can, we want to discourage them from that. Earlier, we had a chance to fill. It's really simple. You just cut the top off.
Yeah, tell us about
can.
Yeah. So essentially, this is just a pop can of any variety that you fill with rocks, marbles, loose change, anything like that.
Okay.
And the idea is that it just makes noise.
Yeah.
And what you do is, if you get into a interaction with a bear and it's kind of at a distance you're not comfortable with, just fling it at a bear like you would a baseball. You don't necessarily have to hit the bear, but just the sound of the rattle can is enough to get it to go away.
Okay.
So yeah, we recommend you guys kind of pre-make some of these. Keep them by your front door if you live in bear country. Keep them in your backpack, stuff like that.
So just one is not going to do it necessarily.
I would recommend having a few ready to go.
Yeah.
If you're like me, you don't just drink one Dr. Pepper every night. So you get a couple of them, and pretty easy to make, pretty simple, and very effective, I think.
You start chucking them at them and they should get
Absolutely,
intense.
just like dodgeball.
Yep.
Yeah. All right,
Well,
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything else?
Well, I was just going to say, it was super easy, hopefully, for you to throw them, and you did well like a champ.
You know, I'm no Bo Nix, but I tried.
Pretty close.
Got an arm on you.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we have time for today. Aaron, Tyler, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you,
We
guys.
will have more on Fat Bear Week and how you can be bear wise from Colorado Parks and Life later this week. You can tune in tomorrow and Friday at 4:30 for more coverage.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for being here.
They're big boned, right? You know, they're just kind of bulking.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We'll just see who can do it
Time
the
to stock
best.
up.
Do it the fastest.
Thanks for coming, you guys.
thanks for
That was
having
fun.
us.
Appreciate it.
And now we have an